Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
Welcome to the channel, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're here in another video, another exciting one lineup for you, my people. Trusting that everybody is doing well and everybody is doing all right, and you would have had a great weekend so far. So we'll be joined by a world champion, Antonio Watson, in a few, and have a little discussion, about his track career so far. Big up yourself, Toki in the building, Aaron Barkley in the building, all the persons who are on. Please remember to like the video, share the content, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Yeah. So people, share the link, people. Let this news and word go out. Yeah, man, that the world champion is here. You understand? So yeah, big up yourself, everyone in the comment section. Those who are driving and can't hit the like button, when you pull over and you get a chance, please do so. Yeah. So we'll be definitely have looking forward to a good time, good discussion in this one, my people. Yeah. Shem all, big up yourself. Welcome. Share the content again, people. Share. Welcome to the persons on Facebook as usual. Share the live, share the content. Yeah, man. So the boss is here, Peter Martin, big up yourself. Yeah, man, big up yourself. Fresh God in the building, Capo in the building. All right, so in the next 30 seconds or so, we'll be putting Antonio Watson in the stream. All right. So yeah, man, people, like up the stream. The show is on. Yeah, man, bless up yourself. And first and foremost, we have to big up to Jermaine. Jermaine made this possible. You know what I mean? Big up to Jermaine. Anyway, I'm there right now. All right. So without further ado, people, let's welcome Antonio Watson to the coach's desk.
Oh, night.
Big up yourself, Antonio Watson.
Much respect, man.
Yeah, man, world champion. That sound good, I know, though.
Right, well, man,
Yeah, man. So, guess how we do it now? Seeing, I want this interview to be a relaxed one. You just be yourself and, interact and as best as possible.
Always relax, man. Thing go.
All right, cool. So, how has the day been so far?
Been a good day, man.
All right, cool. That sound good. So, I want you to tell the people, before we delve into the whole grand scheme of things of you becoming world champion, tell the people, how did this love for track and field start? If it was a first love or whatsoever, talk to us about that.
Uh, Honestly, it wasn't the first love. Grew up seeing all the males in my family playing football.
Mm-hmm.
Football was the first choice, but met a coach by the name of Mr. Reed. Introduced me to track and field, and then from there, everything just take off.
That was in what primary school?
Yeah, in primary school.
And was it this case where you were still running the 400 meters, or you were dabbling into everything else?
At that point, I was just all around, just a try everything.
Okay. How was it at primary school? You won anything? Was it something that you love, or you just do it because Coach Reed say, "Yo,
No, man,
make we try"?
always a champion, man. Always be winning.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't, as I said, first choice, but
Mm-hmm.
football season and track and field season never really intertwined.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was to just keep focus while it's football time, focus on football, and
Mm-hmm.
when it's track and field time, I focus on track and field.
So you think you have good football skills?
I mean, man, right now, I told me I do it track and field the real way. I
Where
just
say where
they
say
want
that
to
you don't
call
walk
me.
in a reggae boy side?
I mean, man, you call me up, man. More like giant light settings, you know.
Oh, for real? But we
Yeah.
never see you playing the Dakar Cup.
Well, never get a chance because Coach Uli was just all about track and field, so we never really get
Yeah,
a chance.
yeah.
We have a talent, man.
So in the transition from primary now to high school, was it that you passed for Petersfield or coach will just see you at a competition and recruit you for Petersfield? Or that
Well, I
happened?
know that one is a funny story still. Never really passed the Petersfield, passed the Cedric Titus. I
Mm-hmm.
um tried to get into William Nim, but they rejected me, you know.
Mm-mm.
So
On under what grounds?
alright, the grades was up to par to their level
Mm-hmm.
because as you know, William Nim is a academic school.
Academic school, yeah.
Yeah. And then Coach Mills and Coach Reed, Coach Woolley and Coach Reed went to a coaching course, and then Coach Reed introduced Coach Woolley to me, and then everything from this was just in history, you know.
Okay, okay. So Coach Reed are still a part of the link though.
Yeah, man, if you remember where I come from, you can't dash it all for you know.
For real, for real. That sound good. So now at high school, you made the transition. Coach will start to train you. So him never want you get involved in the whole football thing still because straight track and field.
Yeah, one time me and him talk about him, I say, if you tell him which part family member them who actually play football, where are they now? And
Mm-hmm.
then from that point, we look back on them and say they never really make it past the cup stage still. So
Mm-hmm.
um, track and field are gonna be way out because at that time you see them both the too long bus and Muddy the
Mm-hmm.
man, so everybody who ever do track and field at that time uh, look upon you same boat and as an inspiration.
Yeah, for real, for real. Well, it was that seems to be a good advice from Coach Woolry, So and as we all know, the world know this is where it brought you. So we have to big up Coach Woolry on that inspirational talk with you, and not only the talk, it has to be with you as well because you actually follow through on believe what he said. You understand?
Mm,
So you said your family members who played football, they didn't make it in terms of any national setup like Premier League or.
so they don't make it past the cup, but the cup play for them football game stop.
Oh, okay, okay. So you see that was a good choice then because if probably you had taken up the D Cup thing or the football thing, you probably wouldn't make it past D Cup either. But we never know still because you earlier say a champion in us, so
Yeah, that make it
yeah,
past, man. I just
yeah,
think
man. One of our ladies in the comment section said, we really need to get you involved in the Reggae Boys camp to see what you got.
at this point, I think it's possible because
No,
coach must not allow that.
no, so we don't want that either. All right, so walk us through the years of Petersfield now in terms of the whole track and field scenery. What happened? What didn't happen? You think you made the right decision? Yes or no? Just walk us through that.
Firstly, going to Peterson about grade 7. Never the cream of the crop at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But still was a vital part of the Petersfield class 3 team and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then, going up the ranks, start making my mark at class 2. Actually win a medal at class 3. First Petersfield athlete to win a class 3 medal.
Mm-hmm.
And then, from that, everything just start just upwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in terms of you doing well at class 3 and 2, did the so-called big name schools did they try to get you to be in Kingston or the eastern end of the island?
Yeah, man, a portion of them try get be nice, Kingston here and them thing them, man. But, you know, create a bond with Mr. Olry and them all really want to lift that behind.
Yeah.
Because things that he taught me and stuff like that. And then he showed me how them big school work and other people tell me how them big school work. So
Mm-hmm.
never never go on a big school.
All right. Talk to us about. By the way, the name of the school that you used to go, the primary school or all age, is it Duncan's all age?
Yeah, man, Duncan's all age.
Okay, okay. I see somebody put it in the comment section, so I'll find out if it legit. All right, so
Yeah, yeah, man, Duncan's, man.
yeah, man. In terms of you made the national team representing Petersfield High. Um, how was that for you in terms of being at a quote unquote small school and dominated to be on the plane to represent Jamaica at the Carifla Games? And I think you went on to the World Youth Games back then, when it was World Youth. Tell us about
It
that
was it
happening.
was it was great. At that time I had a lot of teammates making the team, like Kevin Nedrick, Daniel Cole,
Mm-hmm.
guys like that really motivate me. So they just motivate me enough to put in the work and to make the national team. And they come back from the trips, they tell me about it, and that really pushed me to really get on the team.
So what was it like
Well,
be representing the country, done in the color for the first time?
I actually, when my first team was the CAC games, age group where
Mm-hmm.
as a youth we do volleyball like basically a decathlon at that
Mm-hmm.
time. It's not NACA, but it was CAC back then,
Yeah.
and it was great feeling. First time traveling outside of Jamaica
Mm-hmm.
and seeing the other side of the world. It was just great.
But did that any thought cross your mind that say come here, so me see the other side of the world, I know. So me really I go take this track and field things serious. Did that thought cross your mind, or from day one when you all a reason with Coach Woolry, it really hit you and say, yeah, this is it that I'm going to do?
Actually, after my first trip, really say, oh, can make it in a sports, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then me and Coach Oli always have some talks where say sports is for everybody in a multiple ways. Can help with the whole heap of things and stuff. So after then time, then we just say, all right, we are taking sports serious and just do what is necessary.
Yeah, definitely. And we see where it has brought you now. So it was a good choice again. So after making the first national team, but it was regional, you went on the big stage, big stage, representing the country at a global game. I think it was the World Youth then,
Yeah, it
and
was
and and
really,
you won that 400 meters, right?
yeah, actually I did.
Yeah, man. Talk to us about that, because you weren't seen as the overall or overwhelming favorite in that event, but somehow you came through. Tell us what was in the back of your mind, or what did your coach say to you that gave you that belief that you could have done it?
Well, at that time, at a young age of about 15, I just always believe in myself from them then
Mm-hmm.
time till now. So going to the games, knowing that I wasn't the favorite, I just say, all right, just gonna take it round by round, and whatever challenge come, I'm gonna face it head on and just do what is necessary. So at that games, I just went out there each day and just run
Mm-hmm.
my best, and I came out to the goal. So it was a great one.
But to look at that performance in comparison to even your some of your champs' performance, it was a situation where people were saying that you're not gonna be making it in this 400 meters because of your race strategy. You always tend to want to run from the back, so to speak, in that. And we could even talk and look at the world championship that you won. You actually came from behind. But what is it a thing that is it a race strategy that has been embedded in you by Coach Woolry, or is it just how you decide to run that race? Because of most people think that 400 is not a sprint, you know. And we always tell you at least you have to go out, and then you probably legs on the back stretch, and then you hit it at the next the last 150. How do
Well,
you manage to keep that sort of race strategy, or it's just so you run? I don't know. I don't know how to put it.
I'm not really say a race strategy still.
Yeah.
400, you don't know what a guy may have planned with their coach and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
everybody have their own strategy. You just have to go out there and run the way you know how to run.
Okay.
So the world champs, that wasn't the way I planned to run,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
it was what happened. So I just have to deal with it as it come along. So
Okay.
most all right, prior to the final, I was the
Mm-hmm.
front runner. I was the front runner right through the East and
Yeah,
South.
yeah.
So other people see that and say, okay, control the race from the front. Let's go out and attack it from the first and see if we can take it from here. And then, you know, but it's all about what you know you can do
Mm-hmm.
and how you execute, because it's not always about front running or running from behind. It can be in the middle of the pack
Yeah,
and
yeah,
still come
definitely.
out on top. You can be at the back of the pack and still come out on top. You can be leading for the first 300 and still come out on top. As Coach Mills always say, the race don't win at the start, you win at the
No,
line, at the finish line. So no matter what happen, just always hate to be in front at the finish line. So that's what I do. I just go out there and make sure that I cross the line first.
definitely. And I must say in my predictions based off what was out there in terms of the competition, like Wade Van Niekerk was on a research, and then you have um what's his name? Stephen Gardner was there as well. So in the prediction here on this channel, I didn't have you as someone that will be winning a medal, but I had you in terms of making the finals. But as you progress throughout the rounds, then definitely we started to believe that this thing can happen. But we're gonna leave that conversation for later on in the interview. So coming back from World Youth, that even change your mind the more in terms of wanting this as a career after that big win in was it in Cali, Colombia?
No, it was in Nairobi, Kenya.
Yeah, Kenya. Yeah, man. Did that change your thought process of or add to it in terms of, yes, this is what I want to do because of that win? You started to get a lot of love from Jamaica and persons around. Did that actually help you to cement your thought process of becoming a professional athlete?
First, leading up to the games, I was just focusing on getting into the final, because me as a person, I know once
Mm-hmm.
I get in the final, anything is possible.
Yeah, yeah.
So, um, I was just focusing on getting the final. Once I get in the final and then I get the job done, it really motivated me to push forward. It really opened my eyes
Mm-hmm.
to show that it's not just in Jamaica that I'm good. I'm good outside of Jamaica and
Yeah,
against
definitely.
the world. So it really pushed me forward to do better and do more than I previously have done. And in regards to becoming a pro athlete at that point, I
Mm-hmm.
was just really focusing on high school track and field. Never really be thinking about pro
Mm-hmm.
athletics at that time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then after a few years, then I said, I'm good enough to be a pro. So I'm just gonna continue work and put my all out.
Yeah. As a professional athlete, this is your second season, right?
Yes.
Right. First, when you made that decision and you went pro and you went to the Racers Track Club after completing your first season, was there any doubts dangling in your mind that one day if you made the right decision because it did not come across or come out the way that you wanted it in the first year?
There wasn't any doubts because growing up, I always accept the fact of whatever whatever amount of training I put in is that's the result I'm going to get.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing the results that I have got in the first year, um, I run a personal best in 100 and run fairly good times in 200. I just knew that I had to put in more work to be a better version of myself. So there wasn't any doubt about my future going forward after the first year.
Okay, that's well said, because you and the coach and your training partners are actually on the training ground and you know what you do. So even sometimes when fans are taught the things them and they don't know what you do. So you might have a bad training year and you know say yo, based on what me do it now, gonna make me go no further, And you might have a good training year and you say, yes, I know say me I gonna make it because of how much work I put in. So sometimes the fans don't really know, but it's good to know that you can say that at this point that you know when or you know how you're going to perform based on what sort of work you put in. So that is good. I trust that a young athlete is listening and definitely hear how it goes. I'm impressed with you. We know it's off season and you could be enjoying it. Well, you're enjoying yourself. We know you're enjoying yourself, but I mean, you have a bottle of water says a lot. You have to stay hydrated as an athlete, so that is a good thing. Seeing you with your bottle of water sipping, you know what I mean. All right, so this season, Antonio, we know say it was between the 4 and the 2. I have a co-host on this show that Fabian. Fabian really did uh think that you should have run the 200 because we saw you putting on some very good time, personal best upon personal best, week upon week, at the all comers meet throughout this season. Was there any thought of you doing that 200-meter at the trials, or it was just speed work for the 400?
Actually, for me, I still believe that I have the capability
Mm-hmm.
to be one of the best 200-meter runners. So at that time throughout the season, it, it was a part of the plan that
Mm-hmm.
any one of the events that are working, that would be the one that we will be going with. And the 400 came up, and 400 show that it's the one that is working at that time. So we just stick to the 400, but the 200 is not out of the way.
Oh, so in the future you're planning to do the 4-2 double, or you would just stick to one event?
Four to double, kind of hard still, but
Kinda.
anything is possible, man. We just have to work and continue to believe and see what the outcome is.
You say it's kind of hard, but we know say it's hard still enough. 4-2 double is a big double to ask, you know.
Mm.
But um, We have a super chat from Brandon, a Calabar man. He said he heard he wanted to attend Calabar. Is this true? That's some foolishness in my come with it. Can you confirm or reject that?
Can't really talk much about which school you want to attend when I time them because may cause controversy. See, but
Yeah.
Calabar was in the plans, man. I had a cousin that went to Calabar to play
Mm,
Monaco, so
okay.
Calabar was part of the plan.
All right, Brandon. So your sources them right, Brandon. All right. So yeah, you mash up the all comers and we see Racers Grand Prix. That was, I think, I don't know. You can tell me if it is right, yes or no. But for me, as a track analyst and a track coach as well, I really think that would have defined your season in terms of there's much more to go in the tank where that 400 is concerned. Talk to us about that massive PB that you got at the Racers Grand Prix, and what was it the lead up to that like in terms of training?
Well, Racers Grand Prix was just coach's idea. Um, I was supposed to run a 200 before, but no me it kept leading up to that after I went to Atlanta and I ran a
Mm-hmm.
150 and the 150 at Adidas post. And then came back and coach say we're gonna do the 400 at Racers Grand Prix, and I said no problem, coach, because I'm an athlete that believes in my coaches
Mm-hmm.
and whatever plan they have for me. So coach said we're gonna run 400, and I said no problem, and we just worked towards the 400 at that point, and I got a massive personal best.
Yeah, man. It was really massive. But as you mentioned something about believing in a coach and listening to your coach. I mean, that is something that professional athletes always talk about. Was it a situation where it has always been that way since high school?
Yeah, since high school days, I always believe in Coach Ole because he's the coach. He write the program, so
Mm-hmm.
you must know what to expect at what point at the year, and making the transition to a pro now with Coach Mills and also Coach Ole. Um, Coach Mills write the program, so he know what to expect from me at what point of the year. So, me as an individual, I just do the training and let the program talk for itself.
Okay. All right. It sounds to me that you the transition from Coach Woolry to Coach Mills was a no-brainer. It seems as if they have similar qualities. Plus Coach Woolry is at Racers as well, so it was a easy task for you in terms of being in an environment where you have your former coach and you have your present coach. Was that very easy or?
Yeah, it was very easy because prior to me leaving high school, um, I went by races um, a year and saw what was the training like and stuff. And I would have chat with Coach Mills, and it was just positive vibes from there. So I just knew that this is the right place for me.
Okay, awesome. So you basically scope out the city and you say a good place.
Yeah, man.
All right. There was a big controversy surrounding you in at Champs because of that finger touting thing that you did with Brian Level. You got a lot of backlash from it, and you probably lost a lot of fans and probably gained some. What was that for you in terms of your mental space?
Well, for me, it wasn't really a big problem still because I have grown to understand that the media is not always in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
There will be a lot of criticism and a lot of positive energy and bad vibes. So for me, it not never really bothered me because I just accept that, oh, this person or that person don't really like what I did, so it's okay with this person or that person. So I just take it as it was and just move forward.
Yeah. So in terms of, but I want you to tell the people what was the gesture about? Was it because we know a fun and have, man? For me can tell us, me believe a fun I have. So if you tell me otherwise, me not gonna believe you. But
I know nothing personal, man. I just celebration in a moment.
yeah,
Yeah, so just do something in a moment. And I don't know really personal because me and Lovell we cool same way.
exactly. That me just
So
like I say.
I know nothing personal way. Me have a beef with him or him have a beef with me or rivalry. Or nothing. Just fun and enjoyment in a moment. So that really got.
And the media probably take it out of proportion. But it's interesting because we see our next world champion did it, and we never hear no all about it.
A bag of people do it, man. But as most people say, it's because a country youth do it.
Mm,
So you might receive more backlash than if a town man do it because town people accustomed to them kind of gestures there and stuff. But me, it's all alright. So I don't really worry about what them want to say.
yeah, because when I look at it, Raheem Chambers did it, St. Diego, when he defeated um Mattison.
Yeah,
He did it and there wasn't any much talk about it.
a bag of people do it in the previous years, man. But
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, they wanted to make a statement and they did so. It's all up to them, not me.
All right. I like the vibe about how you deal with this stuff and it never really come at you in a way where it gonna mess with your mental. That is good. We have a question from Jordan. Jordan is in the comment section. He said, what was it like developing in a Western school instead of a Kingston school, even though they wanted it to take you away from the Western part?
Well, it was hard. To me, it was hard because I have talks with people that went to Kingston schools,
Mm-hmm.
and it was basically harder to be the man coming out of the Western because, as you know, people with Calabar, KC, people always tend to talk about them more. So you don't really get the highlight where you deserve
Mm-hmm.
when you're there country school than if you're there town school. But for me, it just showed me that with hard work, you can achieve anything you want to achieve.
Yeah, and this thing about the champs athlete not transitioning. You kind of, well, there are others that did it as well, but you are one of them that basically defy that odds as well. Because sometimes the people them say, all right, you win and you do well in a this and you're not gonna make the transition because you win through champs and you did a lot of event and so forth. That didn't bother you either.
No, we can't. Me can't talk for other person.
Mm,
So me only can talk for myself. So being a multi-medalist at champs
mm-hmm,
don't really define what you do at the professional level. Because if you continue to work hard and do what is necessary, you can achieve anything. Remember, Bolt went to champs. Bolt was and
mm-hmm.
is a champs record holder,
Yep.
and everybody see what Bolt become. So
Mm-hmm.
champs not have nothing to do with all your progress to the professional level.
Exactly. All right, good answer there. Brain Drain again. Brain Drain is a Calabar man here. The man, when it come on to track and field, is a straight Calabar man. So he said that Bolt supported you after the incident. Did you know and appreciated the support?
Most definitely, man. We see and hear what Bolt said, and we appreciate it. And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Him ever give you an advice, um, even after that, in terms of you being at Racers Track Club? Him ever pass through and give you a little pep talk?
Well, in past year a few times still, but we never really have no time for talk because was training and
Mm,
we was there to see coach. But before that, prior to that, he gave me advice to not to leave Peter Seal.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sound like a good advice. And Coach will you say you develop a bond with him already, so you never want to break that. So that is good. Um, Tell us about the gear down celebration. NASCAR driver or you go up spur trail or them something there. And them thing they go on.
I just entertainment, man. Remember, say nobody never did a chance to see what go on. So you just have to entertain whoever watch on the television. You know, just entertainment
Hey,
and fun, man.
that was epic, you know. It was epic, man. For real, man. It was epic. As you say, it's for entertainment because everybody knows that you're run and you're gonna qualify. But to add that little props, trust me, it was epic. It was really epic. People them love it. And that one of them love.
Right, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And the people also want to know this one bob thing. Where the one bob thing come from? Explain to them what is the one bob. People are asking if a Bob Marley talk or are you name so.
Everybody a Bob, man. Everybody a Bob in their own rights, man. If you're a builder, if you're a carpenter, you're Bob the builder. If you're if you're artist, you're Bob like Bob Marley or Nigerian Bob.
Yeah.
Everybody a Bob, man.
So it's a new slang.
Yeah, man. Bob is just Bob, man. But you have to have a reason for be Bob. You can't just look in the house and be Bob. You have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
work. Bob a work. Bob a hard worker, man.
Hard worker.
Yeah.
The one that the one that new still because people are say are your nickname or a Bob Marley talk. But your
People,
explanation,
me have friend that call me Bob, man, from that, man. You know.
oh
But,
yeah.
yeah. Bob is whosoever work hard and,
Yeah, yeah.
earn.
That's a good twist to it. A good twist to it. We like it. We like it. Once a one Bob.
Bob, man.
All right. So World Championship time now. What was the lead up to it? You qualify, you win the national. A matter of fact, tell us about the national trial. You think you had that in the bag, right? Because we hear that Big Boy was one of the favorites. Seeing? And something happened and him never show. Plus, the talk about the 400 was between you and VCB. Um, me call him so because I've heard the camera brother. What name again?
Sean.
Sean Bailey, yeah. So that was the big clash or showdown. You knew of that?
Well, see the time we Sean did run prior to the trials and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My goal was just to go to the trials and qualify for the Worlds.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All anything that came in my way of not qualifying, I just wanted to overcome that. So never
Mm.
really listen to a media or follow up whatever people are say. Just was focused to get on the team.
Okay, that sound good. That sound good. And you well, I guess you would have done the necessary preparation and you had a buzz going into the trials as well because of the massive time you ran at the Racers Grand Prix. So you were touted as one of the persons to qualify. Um so segue into you going to the World Championship. Big man thing you there now, no. Nairobi you there now. Big man thing no Budapest. What was that experience like? Because before I get there though, are you do you have a part of your team any any sports psychologist? Because you're so solid, or is just from day one, just that confident and swag that you have?
A natural thing, man.
Natural
No
thing.
kind of
Okay.
psychologist and them thing. Them. I just natural thing. I just confident in yourself.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
whatever you do, you just do it to your best of your ability. If people not like it, then so be it. But at least you have put out your best. You have put your best foot forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for me, we just always put best foot forward, and whatever the result, we just accept it.
So you going into the championship, it wasn't like, oh, I'm nervous. One day if me can't do this, one day if me can't do that. It was nothing like that. You just take it as it come in terms
Yeah.
of each round.
Yeah. Just focus pan round by round because you can't win the final in a heats.
Mm,
So my focus was just to get through the rounds.
yeah,
Eats
definitely.
focus on the eats and semi focus on the semi. And when the final come, you just do what you have to do.
But things change, I see him like how you geared up in the national stadium. I saw you geared up in the 400, because the time then when you start running, everybody has say one bob, Antonio, what's saying? Did you
So
feel
you
the
go back.
pressure, or yes, you were just still focusing on your lane, your zone, staying in your zone? You never, because you're one of the fastest time, that never changed your tactics or game plan, so to speak.
No, I never really changed my game tactics. As I said before, I'm not a person who follows the media. So
Mm-hmm.
after each, so not like I'm going to go on the media and say, okay, everybody is saying what's no. When I'm at a
No, but
championship,
no, but no, but I know only the media, Of course, some of your teammates they would then probably hear what go on and I say, yo, you run a fast time, whatever. That I guess they would have said something to you as well. So not only the media alone.
oh man, when me there about the past, man, me lucky in man, cause a business me about,
Uh,
a business me a
Yeah.
businessman, So when me go about business, a business me go about. And that time fi up and down, me just from dinner, from cafeteria back to my room and
Mm-hmm.
to the training track or to the stadium. Yeah, just so we operate, but I really up and down everybody and stuff like that. But just focus on whatever me need to do. So
Lock in a your zone.
yeah, man, just like man, one night time.
That sound good. That sound good. But in the final now, talk to us about that, because with 110 meters to go, Bob the about 50 no man. And we Bob pressing Nassar turbo.
Before, all right, before people know me as Bob, man, I use a one Godspeed and it's still one Godspeed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I Godspeed forward out, man.
Mm, Jano. You thought that you had it when when you're coming off the last curve?
All right,
Because Otto Smith was pressing.
he was pressing, but he was close enough to be caught, man.
See?
Yeah, so me as a youngster coming up through champs and the things that I have done as champs
Mm-hmm.
and seeing him that close, say all right, yeah, in a striking distance, man. We just have to just stay focused and stay tall and go through emotion.
Definitely, definitely. And that is what you did, and trust me. It was you know that you brought joy to the country, right? Cause you say you know in the media, but me have to ask you that. You know, so you bring joy to the country, no?
Yeah, about it,
You
man.
hear? Yeah, man. And we happen to see also that you were honored in Westmoreland, and you got the key. How safely you put on that key there?
Is a is a Asian pocket the key there, man. It well safe, man. I'm saying all people that put on things in safe.
Yeah,
Right now, you want to see then I safest place possible, man.
that sound good. That sound good. All right, let people, you can come with your questions them, We don't want to keep the boss too long still, but you can forward the questions them. So we can ask. Somebody was asking if doing the 200 in the future. Yes, Fear Spot. He plans to do the 200 in the future. Um, all right. Let me bring up that question from Jordan. How does he maintain his composure coming from the back when there are athletes like Otis? Oh, me just said that, Him just answer that.
You just have to just believe in whatever you know you can do, man, and just work. Me just believe and me just, do the right thing. What me know me can do.
Yeah, man. And as a man, we're full of little theatrics, You deal with this and you're geared on and them thing that we can't see anything like that soon. Cause
I
you don't
just,
know
I
are
just time, man. So no, I cook up, just the right time.
nobody burn up a pot though, Cause people they want to see what go
Yes,
on,
sir. We are still not far out, man. Just the right time.
All right, sir. One Babu said. Um, let me see. Let me see if the question. Okay. All right, Brain Drain again. Do you know how hard it is to win the 400 on the World Championship stage? Oh, I can't ask that. But yeah, for the last what all about 40 years, nobody know win it from Jamaica, Antonio.
I just got on time, man. Nothing for time.
And you come mess with a lot of people, what they call it now, the pundits, them prediction. But what how would you respond to somebody now, because you see, when Daniel won in 2015, a lot of people say because this happened and that happened. And she came back and she deal with it this year in Budapest. People are going to say because weird is this and because Stephen Gardner never in. Oh, why you have to tell them people there? Because
Me not have nothing to tell them.
you don't have nothing to tell them.
Them fi just try and see if them are gonna be successful. Me can't say, oh yeah, because X or Y. I just my time and me just show up other people
Mm,
in the race where Kieran James in the race.
mm-hmm.
World star, big Kieran James I win world championship from 18 and my
Mm-hmm.
18. So
Yeah.
I me just go there, I me just do my thing. So I don't know because X person or Y person never upon the A game. It's a championship, you just have to push a bit forward.
Mm. All right. So a question again, Now that you conquered the 400 meters, are you eyeing dominating the 200 or 100 like a Sherika? You plan to switch? Hey, everybody, this man have a long range, This man can run 800, A long time we have followed the thing, Antonio. We know say you're well rounded, man. But answer that question there.
Regards to that question, man, I just whatever Coach Mills say, if Coach Mills say a man in 1500 or 5000 we are good, I just that we are good. So whatever coaches decide, that's how we are record.
Any Olympic prediction? Brain drain. And next year Olympic, what things and days and weeks and hour and month I will go on before that. But we don't know if Bob have anything to say about that. Answer that question there.
Bob no nothing. Bob I just say a time man, time do it man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, just work and believe man. So you don't really predict yourself if you do nothing. You just go out there and put the best foot forward and the result will come, you accept it.
Yeah, and see Trap Boss asks a question here. Plans for the 2024 season. Now work hard and do what you need to do, as you say.
That is it, man.
Um, was he at Penn Relays this year? Somebody, Lily Harrison is asking her that question.
No, never go play.
All right, Kim Bella is saying that big up to you and she respect your mentality, your focus on yourself and not others. Um, that is a good trait, Anthony. I must add to that for real. Because sometimes you get distracted because you listen to the noise and the whole heap of this in the media for real, and it distract you. and somebody might say one bad thing about you and it throw you off. So it's good that you're focusing on yourself and not the sounds that are being hurled out there. So it is a good look. So big up to that, Kimbella. Let me see. Any more questions, people? Any questions, man? A world champion. We talked upon the coach's desk, you know. Like the video, people. Share the content. Yeah, man. How did you develop your laser focus mentality? What do you do to maintain it? So that's two questions in one. It's a Kimbella again, you know.
Well, firstly, you have to know that how me develop my laser focus mentality. Me just believing in myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're focused on what other people are do, you're gonna lose focus by yourself. So me just focus on myself and do what me need to do to be the person where I am now. And what me do, just work and believe in myself. Because if I believe in this, if other people believe in themselves, believe in you and you don't believe in yourself, you're not gonna really achieve them. So you have to just
Mm-hmm.
believe in yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Oh, just to confirm, you're signed to Adidas, right?
Yes.
All right, all right. Just to confirm. See, big Adidas on your chest. That's why I get the Adidas shirt for wear too. All right. Everton Jackson said, how does Antonio see himself going? How low does Antonio? I guess it's the time in the 400 meters.
Uh, not really look one time, because on a time when you well, basically you have to run a time for win a race, but
Mm-hmm.
no matter how fast you run, because as you see, only two person under 44 this season. So it don't really matter about what time you run. So for
Mm.
me, yes, I have a goal which I cannot disclose at this moment. So
Yeah, man, that is understandable.
yeah,
But you're right about that because the two man they were run sub 44, them not getting a medal.
which is right.
Yeah, so it's basically at the championship is to win a medal rather than running time. The
Which is
time
right.
will come, and if a fast time, it will come. Mark Beck is saying, congratulations, very proud of your accomplishment. I honestly seen you running the 200 at the 24 Olympics. Charles is a 19.5 in the cards. Mark Beck, man said no in the talk time, he just go perform.
Yeah.
Courtney Montague said, "Ma rewatch a race right now as I watch the interview. Were you disappointed not medaling in the 4x4?
Yes, I was, because I wanted another medal.
Mm,
Yeah, but I had to accept the fact after the race that we didn't get a medal and
mm,
just move on from there.
all right. Super chat again. Where does your inspiration come from? Is it family or inner inspiration?
Well, a mixture of both family, personal, friends. Yeah.
I know you may laugh. I want comment, let me see. We have a virgin from US who always come on the channel and him love trash talk the Jamaicans. Seeing? And him can't run for saving life. Him just ask if there is any tip that you can give him for run sub 50.
Yeah. Me and no coach, but yeah, me just listen to whoever your coach be and just work with them.
Mm. Everything track. The man is not a coach. The man is a 400-meter world champion. Seeing? So you don't come here, come ask. Glenn Mills, if you go link, look how long me tell you if you link me. I'm write a program give you. But you don't believe. All right. Do you think you can break the national record 43.93?
Well, anything is possible, As I said earlier, I'm not really a person who go out there and look for time. I say, oh, today I'm going to run 43, or today I'm going to run 44, 1 or 44.
Mm,
But yes, I do think it's in the cards. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, yeah. Um, somebody's asking if if all being equal, you'll be on the Diamond League circuit next season.
Well, it's possible, but I have to wait and see what coach said. Um, Based on what coach said, then we take it from there.
What is your favorite distance to run?
Favorite distance is a 200 man. Like, I know, love a little 200, but just now work with me, I know, but me and me animal are sort out some, man. 200 man.
Mm, all right, Jordan again. So, what are your thoughts on the current state of Western athletics? Athletes running on grass with no stadium, etc.
Yeah, that's a little issue I need to address with you because in my earlier days in high school I used to run at Kitchener, but now as we all know that the Kitchener Stadium is in bad condition for athletics. It put the Western athletes at a disadvantage
Mm-hmm.
because I always have to be running in on grass or have to travel to Kingston, which takes a toll on the body because as a coach, fatigue and all
Mm-hmm.
of them stuff they playing after you travel. After you travel and figure
Yeah,
running and get the full um, thing out there. So yeah, it put you
performance.
at a disadvantage for just a run for the grass because grass, grass slow down. So, yeah,
Mm. Yeah, we hope them can sort out catching all quick and fast because
yeah man,
come
I need
like it a turn a like a place where the animals go ends off, you know?
I just like deserted,
Mm. Brain drain, you see this brother here, you see because he's a Calabar man, he have to involve somebody in Calabar, you know. So you must say, how is it training in the same camp with Oblique Civil?
well, as it regards to Calabar, as I always tell Oblique, he's not a barman. He only went to Calabar for a few years.
Yeah, so
So
Wormwood.
if you want to talk Calabar, then Orlando Bennett is a barman through and through. Or Michael
Mm,
Stevens is a barman through and through and also train them. But Oblique Civil is a great athlete, great personality. He's to me he's one of the best athletes I ever trained with because
mm-hmm,
he's determined and always hardworking and he won't just let things slide like that. Like if you beat him in this event today, tomorrow I'm coming back with vengeance. So it's great training with him.
mm. So it's a good training partner then.
Yeah man, most definitely.
Mm. Somebody asks, what is your opinion? Was the reason for the men 4x4 not medaling at Worlds?
In our opinion, everybody who go out there do them best.
Mm, definitely. Um, so some people are here, congratulations. Orlando Vernon say, congratulations on your world championship. I'm so proud of you for that. For bringing job to Jamaica. But in the 4x4, I could tell that you didn't have. Is that so? I don't understand that. I see that you was tightening. I don't understand that.
I understand that. I understand that.
Orlando, we not get that. We don't understand that at all. Bless my general. Great run in the championship. You from on now come show Jamaica and the world. Keep going. The sky is the limit. So that is from Feral Dawes. So
That's it.
uh Stone's Live. So what was your feeling like when you released, yeah, when you realized there was no one in front of you at the finish line?
Uh, I really realize me win from till me cross the line. Me drop Believe now I'm drop on night time.
Mm,
So when I drop and I look up on the big screen, because you know there's a big screen. So when I look
yeah.
up on the big screen and I say, am I really made that up there? So just a great feeling, man. Feel good in myself. So I actually do it, you know.
Mm.
Uh,
Eh, what do you think of the state of the 200-meter men in Jamaica? I think you are needed to bring 200 glory back to the sprint factory.
I just time, man. I just really now and Jota now. Where over 200 athlete now, up to a level. I rest
Mm,
I world, but I just see time, man. We are forward block on any time, them.
mm. All right, brain drain. You see, the quote where you make, the talk where you make about oblique civil. Hey, you see that, brother? Hey, brain drain. You know, easy, you know. Man, go put it in a quotation. Oblique civil is one of the best athletes I've ever trained with. Antonio Watson, one bob.
Yeah, man, I want Caesar, man.
All right, KS is saying, what are your key goals to achieve in this sport?
Alright. To be the Olympic champion, with everybody know me a world champion right now. So next goal to be the Olympic champion. I might well
Mm-hmm.
be a world record holder some days.
All right. All right. Did you sing the national anthem on the podium? Did you feel like champion boy, like what Alkaline sang about?
I always sing the anthem, man, because you know, just more in a moment when you really realize it, when you're a world champion, you know, and I mean national anthem I play for, you know. You have to
Mm,
sing the anthem one at a time, man.
yeah.
Mm. I always champion my boy, man, despite the result,
Mm-hmm. Oh, now your time. Your time.
which is right.
Mm. All right. So when does training start? For the next season. Courtney Montague's asking that.
Actually, today I went Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Next week, Monday, training start.
Oh, next week October now.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah. Well, any more questions, people? Cause we now 1 hour the show gone already. So we don't want to keep the champ too long in another little seating position there. Dwight, big up yourself, Dwight. Dwight is saying big up to Antonio Watson. Will you compete in the 2023 Panam Games in Chile? No,
No.
no. Do me a favor. Tell Obik Civil to try out some 200 and the 400 meter. Hey, Feral does. It's not easy, you know.
I don't make coach oblique, so I can't tell him to do that. I got bring that up with him coach.
Yeah. Yo, case. Congrats on your 400 win. Looking for an Olympic goal. Yeah, that himself one of them goal. Oh, Dwight, him explain the one bob already. We don't know if he want to do it again.
You missed it, man.
You missed it. You have to go rewatch the show for hear that part of Dwight. Because we not repeat that, but it's a bad slang still. One bob.
Bob, man.
Yeah. Any more questions, people? Any more questions? While questions are coming, Antonio, we can wanted to give two advice. One to the fans and one to an upcoming athlete
All
that
right.
you can encourage, what to do, what not to do,
First,
and
the
things like
first one to the fans.
that. Mm,
Don't bash a athlete big and his downfall. Cause you never know what the athlete are is team have in store. What the comeback would be like.
mm,
And the other one to the athlete, upcoming athlete. Believe in yourself and believe in your team where you have run and work hard.
mm. All right. All right, so we have two questions. We probably can close out with these questions. What did you do for yourself when you returned to JA? Did you take a vacation at an all-inclusive hotel?
We take an all-inclusive trip back to my home and then out Chilani.
Yeah.
Hotel.
uh, we're cranky them. Let's see if we can see crank. All right. After winning the world championship, are the post activities accolades that you have received what you envisioned or expected?
Yeah, they were what I expected. Well, it was a good thing, you know. All right.
Okay. All right. Somebody mentioned Dr. Speed. Dr. Speed a part of the camp now. What's it like training with him? Or starting full speed it?
We not start training together, but a good yoke, man.
Mm.
Mm.
Think him a one for the future.
We have to wait and see how him develop and if how him belief is like.
Hey, Speng Danley, what kind of question that? The man I say, after you win the world championship, if Adidas invite you back to the table,
So I feel them.
the negotiation table, man.
I can't disclose private business, but
Exactly.
so if you did or did not, well, then I'm gonna know.
That's why me I said to you what kind of question that because that one question where you can't disclose close on them for me. But yeah, Antonio, we really appreciate what you did. A matter of fact, you did it for yourself first, You did it for yourself first, your coach, your family, and then Jamaica after. It is sad to say, but that is the truth. You just represent the country while doing it. So continue to do what you do. First and foremost, I really like the positive mindset that you have. It is a big deal, and your work ethics, because I'm a little soldier them I tell me what I go on to, you work hard, man. When you got the weights room, play, you just do your thing and cut. You see me I say?
Business, man. You have to take care of business first. Before
Mm.
job. To me attack it like it's a job, man. So
Then your job basically,
if
of
if
course.
if I don't do your work, I'll get fired. So
Mm.
do my work and take care of me. Take care.
Yeah, man. Well, we wish you all the best going forward. We know that track and field is an unforgiving sport. We know that things can happen, but you have to just continue to do what you have to do. And them say prevention is better than cure. So when you do what you have to do, fair try cure, even though that is a part of the sport. But big
Hmm.
up yourself. Big up yourself. And much appreciated in you stopping by on the coaches desk to talk to us.
Yeah, man. It's
Really
just,
appreciate it. And all the best to the training next week. You know,
yeah,
yeah,
man.
but
This it, man.
yeah, man, big up yourself. And any final word you want, you can big up somebody you want big up or before you exit.
But we can't big up somebody. You have to big up everybody.
Mm,
Everybody who there over here go and watch it. I will go watch it. For one at a time. Big up on yourself. Big up family and friends and loved ones. And big up your whole team.
yeah, man, bless up yourself. Before you go, Antonio, me I go take myself off of the screen. I'm more something there. More I tell the people them to come check in the coach's desk. See? And them for like, share, and subscribe. But me I take myself off of the screen before you do that. So
All
go
right.
on.
Yeah, Antonio what's the world champion at 400. I want you to come check out the coaching desk. Live, like, share, subscribe. Oh, you out here. Come watch what I got.
All right. Bless up yourself. And stay safe and take care of yourself. Big up to Jeremy and again and the whole massive. Big up yourself. One Bob.
One Bob, man, no problem.
Yeah, man. One Bob. One Bob. All right, people. So there you have it. World champion Antonio Watson. Yeah. One Bob. The youth full of positivity. We like it. It sound good. And we wish him all the best going forward. I think he has a far way to go in this sport. Yeah. And definitely we look forward to Olympics. It give us something to cheer for again, you know, especially with his positive vibration and his positive. And you know, as a showman already, you know, the man says something I cook up. I know the driving, I know this, something I cook up. So watch and say. Hey, Brain Drain, big up yourself now, big up yourself, Claudine. Hey, you know, hear the explanation, the Bob explanation, Brain Drain. Once you're a hard worker, man, you're a Bob. You see me, I say. Once you're a progressive person, you're a Bob. Anyways, people, thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate you being here. Big up yourself. Just stay safe. All the best throughout this week. And we'll continue to, you know, keep you posted on what is taking place in the world of sport or track and field. Until next time, people, stay safe. Peace out.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.